Hey guys, and welcome back to another Zed Shelter episode. This one, we are in need of some experience points. Stuck in level 21, we need to get to level 22, so that way we can actually craft this stupid helmet. That way we can do the little helmet strengthening and do all of that, and then unlock the next, I guess you could say, journal or journey missions. So, for experience, I'm going to be heading over to the Derelict factory. And we're gonna run all over this place, up and down, and show them who's boss. To do this, typically on the Steam version, I usually ended up just having to use 4 bows. A little bit different now just because they're a little bit stronger. So I do have a machete with me, which I'll use full advantage of that. And I do have a level 2 bow, which honestly I'm not gonna use that just yet. I'll use the lower level one. But essentially, we're just going to go in, kill everything that we can, destroy everything in our wake, gain all the experience points that we can, and then go after all the different pieces of equipment that we can get out here. But for this, only 26 experience points, which is kind of lame. I wish that it had some more, especially when they end up actually killing the person, then you don't actually get the experience. And only 65 for the batter, so that kind of sucks. But we're just going to try and get as much experience as we can out of here, killing as many people as we can. And it's okay if when we take the machete down to 0 durability. Simply just because we'll just use it to make our other machete stronger. I believe I already have a 2-star machete, so it just is going to get that much stronger, that much better, and we'll just use it to take everybody else down later. Dog friend is not happy, not fighting anymore. Gotta feed him those bones. Big ones from here though, if that's great for the experience run, will be the floater, and it will be the butcher. Alright, that's good too, 500 and something XP. Let's go this way. Here's the last 6 hits on these guys. Take down that batter. This batter. Like, I don't know why the roamer literally has more health than... Oh yes, the dog can't go in here for whatever reason. Can't run through there, can only run through up here. Very odd. For whatever reason he gets stuck there. I'll take him out so he can come back, and now he can come through. I don't know why it's messed up like that, but it just is. We'll just pick one of these guys off one at a time with our bows. And then what we'll do too is, since we're using these bows, since we're using these bows here to 0 durability, we will eventually be able to add this to our 2-star bow, making it that much stronger anyway. So there is usefulness in essentially taking these to 0. Which I do kind of like in this game now, because it's not necessarily wasting resources, because you're always going to be able to use them for something later on. So, I mean, that is kind of beneficial. Unlike the last time, like in the Steam version, I went through so many wooden bows, especially when I was using the Derelict factory for all the experience runs. I would take 4 bows every time, run through my resources like crazy. At least now when I run through and use up all the resources, I will then be able to at least utilize those bows to make my bow even stronger, and then maybe I can actually save resources later on. Okay, let's take care of these guys up here. Yeah, Brutus will go in and get a good shot in on that guy. Pop. Dead. Gone. Go after guys next. Also kind of sucks when that they have so much health now, because they used to be all 1-shot kills. but now it just takes a little bit more time, a little bit more patience. Brutus is gonna finish him. Fight that one. They come over and fight this one. Oh, I'm surprised. That was a bad pull. Come on, Brutus, take him down. Okay. And now I've gone through my bows. Here. Oh, Brutus. Why'd you get depressed, bud? I will feed you some bones once I'm done killing this guy. Okay. Let's give Brutus some bones so that we can keep fighting for us. Oh, and one of the really nice things is in the lucky chest, I actually got the mountaineering bag. So now I have extra slots here, which makes the journeys to different areas just that much more efficient. Don't have to really select which resources you want to take, because now generally you have enough to take everything. For the most part. I mean, I'm not picking up everything that the zombies are dropping. But that's mostly just because I don't need a bunch of the zombie brains that they'll end up dropping anyway. Right, like, oh, the cloth. Like, I have enough of that back in the base where I'm not exactly stuck. I don't necessarily need to pick all of that up. But some of the other items, like steel components or iron components, we definitely need to pick as many of those up as we can. Okay, Brutus, take them all out. I mean, using an entire machete, I could probably do this in 2 minutes. No, because the butcher's or the floater's gonna take a lot of bow shots. It's probably the most boring way to do it. There we go. We got our level 22, which is good. So we'll be able to go back to base, make that silly little helmet, just power it up, and then get to see what the next are. Now we just have the butcher motor left. I think we'll go after the loader first, just because we're set with our bows. This is kind of just the patient part. Kind of just have to, oh, I should get my dog out of combat. Oh, I almost didn't make it out. But yeah, you just kind of wait for him to throw up his splooge area. You get 2 solid shots off with your bow, and then you gotta move. You will not get a third full bow pull between his splooge and backs. Oh crap. See, now it's too close there. That's just disappointing. I'm gonna wait for the effects to run off. I will heal itself. Okay. Just eat a little bit. We'll save those for... That typically does not happen, but I was just too close to his splooge. And obviously I got hit. You can see how much damage it does, so you don't want to be caught at all. Yeah, you can just sit back here, fire some solid shots into him. Maybe we can even get level 23 today with this. Maybe. I don't know how much experience points you need per level, but this guy's gonna... Oh, I tried it. Oh, I just barely got that off. I was not paying attention. Ooh. So I guess I just proved myself wrong that you can get 3 shots off, but it is tight. Now I'd recommend the safe way. I would just go for the 2 shots and then move. Getting that 3rd one off. We're in the line of fire. 100% in. Which another very interesting thing is about this game is your dog, when not in combat, takes 0 damage from anything. I've even had my dog stand in the fire in the Steam version in Shelter 13 and nothing. No damage. So I don't know if that's just because they don't want the dog to inadvertently run into damage and get itself killed without you actually activating the dog, which is probably a good thing, but it is kind of weird. We got 2,500 experience points, and that was a good quarter. So we probably won't get a full set, another level from here, because typically the butcher, I believe, is 5,000, so we'll probably get another 3 quarters, which is still a pretty solid haul, and progression onto the next level. And that's all just for one rather easy run through Derelict Factory. Now this one, I have to be a little bit careful, just because of I don't want them to kill the butcher, because if they kill the butcher, I don't get the experience for the butcher. So I'll kind of let the butcher go over there and just slaughter these people. Oh, I should have done that. Oh. Essentially, if you haven't seen it before, you don't know it yet, you just get the butcher to run into all the barrels here, and he just picks up so much fire damage from the explosion, that he's got maybe only a couple hundred HP left. I mean, you can already see he's... come on, show me his health. Yeah, there you go. He's already down at 1,200, and there's still 2 barrels left, which I might... Let's see how much damage this barrel is going to do. Yeah, I can't have him hit the next barrel. Okay, so now I just kind of wait for him to do his little run. And then you hit him with a bow. And we'll hit him with another bow. And he's essentially 1 shot away. And down goes the butcher. Unlocked a new area. This is like the 3rd time I've actually killed the butcher in the game, so I don't know why it keeps telling me that, but... And the other benefit of constantly killing the butcher is you do get more, I guess, blueprints. Oh, it's already been learned? Okay, that's just garbage. You do get more blueprints for the various different designs. Where can I see? It's here. It's kind of weird though that they have 2 columns named the same, but yeah, you just kind of keep working these down. Yes, so I got 3 over here, got 1 of 4 there, so I definitely want to get more so I can make some more colts as I want. But yeah, this place has got some blueprints in there that's definitely worth just continuing to, I guess, farm for its blueprints if you can. Alright, what do I want to leave behind? Oh, I'm gonna leave that behind, just because I always make those. Only 1. Just 2 of those, 1 of these. Always put this away. I got lots of bones in it, so I'll keep that. Alright. And anything else left in here? The bolts, we'll drop those. What did... Oh, where did he go? You like... Oh, there he is. I thought he might have just exploded. The bullets. Okay, we'll leave that. We'll exchange the axe for the bullets. Hey, and here's a chest I didn't even open yet. Completely forgot to go for this one. It's all perfect. Everything fit. So there we go. That's just a little walkthrough, I guess you could say, of the Derelict Factory and how easy it is to beat it. And then just an example as how good it can be for experience when you're still the earlier stages of the game and leveling up, and how you can get those easy designs. So now we will just run back to our base, put everything away, and then we will essentially complete the task there, see what next step is. Alright, put everything away. I will probably get some of this here first. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe, so I guess we won't do it. Did I get any food related? Not believe so. Fair enough. Did get my item. This is gonna be full again. Yep. Literally just got this box set for the iron stuff and already have brim. So I mean, there's some things like bolts. We don't need bolts anymore. At least for now. I mean, I don't have a use for them yet. So we will kind of just we'll hold off on dropping bolts in. With the gauge dial here. Gotta come over here where we got a lot more storage chests. Kind of just started setting these up, so I'm not entirely sure exactly where all of the components typically end up, but I'll try and find them as quickly as I can. I'm assuming that since these are a little bit more easy to locate, you're probably gonna have to use these a lot more now in the updated version than in the past. Which could be good, it could be bad, I'm not sure. Back to the iron. Do I have room for the... Do have room? No. I got the bolts to put away. Lots of bullets. Alright. And... Alright, we're gonna use the last remaining. I can't. Oh wait, I can hear. I do find that iron is a hot commodity in this one. Not that it was any less important on the Steam version, but just because it's harder and not harder, but it's more time consuming to make the iron, I find that it tends to be bottleneck for some of the enhancements. Okay, so to make the helmet, I do need some water bottles. Oh, let me drink another one. Okay, so we will wait, hold on. First, let's take a piss. Because, you know, out means I'm gonna have to have a shower, so then I didn't waste the whole shower. If I have a shower, I'll get 2 more water bottles, which I will be able to use to make the helmet. Why a helmet needs a water bottle, I don't know, but it needs an empty bottle to make. Alright, so now we can slide all the way over here and get to make... Oh, I don't have any rope? I don't believe that. I have 0 rope. Come on. I have 0 rope. Okay. Well, looks like we have to make some rope first. Good thing it's not a rather time-consuming item to make. What do we have? Why don't we combine our bows while we're at it? Yes, we don't. Yes, we need here. So this guy, we're gonna enhance and enhance, power up. All right, slowly getting closer. I mean, it still takes a lot of bows to get there. But do this too, which gets more damage and more durability. Ah, why not? Let's do it. That won't be too bad if I get some more wood logs. I can do that again. +4, and then more damage and more durability, which is excellent, because as I get more damage and more durability, I want to see if I can get to the point where I can use just 1 bow to completely destroy the Derelict factory. That's kind of the goal I want to get with the bow, but definitely going to get it to 6 stars. And I'm going to try and max out its pants. And then the repair feature is quite nice, because it's not a super expensive item to repair either. So this could become a rather deadly weapon if it gets strong enough. And I also think that the jetty is going to be a ridiculously powerful melee weapon, because it already was a pretty good one at 90 damage, but then once you start adding the stars and powering it up and enhancing it, it just gets that much stronger. I probably still need 2 of these, but at least 2 helmets, not just the one. Okay. Bing, bada, boom. Right, so now we gotta, well, let's go grab the machete first, so that way we can put our used up machete onto this guy too. Go to the helmet. See, I still need to make another. Then I'll be able to get this. Yep, that's fine. That's wasted. Repair for these are not too bad either. So definitely, I think this is definitely going to be like the grunt set of equipment that I will be using, at least for the most part, especially as their stars go up. But I mean, the higher level equipment definitely is significantly better once you get into the more difficult things like the dire wolf and those things. I mean, this thing already at 2 stars is 161 damage. Like, it's completely double the damage of it, and it's got 68 durability, which is insane. But it takes quite a bit to repair it all the time, but that's okay. It's kind of worth it. So what we're gonna do then is we're gonna power this one up. Have to use a whole bunch to get to the next level, but next level I'm expecting an over 200 damage weapon, which could be killer, especially when we got Shelter 13 coming up here soon, that we're gonna have to essentially step into and obliterate, and that'll be the next space that will probably go for large areas of XP if it's any better than if it's still the same as Steam. Now we have what we need to make our second cat that says Cap T2, which is kind of a lame thing to call it. Royal Air Force Cap definitely sounds a lot better, but they probably didn't have enough space. The way that they don't want to go. This one here, this guy here, powered up there, done, up to 2 stars, get a little bit more defense, and finally done 12 this, which is kind of not even worth it. Mission credits, okay, cool. And I got this stupid box that I already have 2 of, and I got a green one, and you have to buy keys, and I really don't want to buy keys, especially for this game. At least not yet. So it wants me to power up pants and now power up boots. Luckily though, I can make them, so I will probably do those later. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.